You want to talk to the 55 and up club, and we can get them questions. The word hip-hop is a MC cadence from a brother named Cowboy, rest in peace, from Furious 5 MCs. The real fathers of hip-hop, before Run DMC, they're new school. Run DMC, LL Cool J are new school. The Bronx, and anybody my age is up and up are old school. We were before the Run DMC era. Hip-hop was a military cadence. When you march, hip, hip, hip-hop. MC Cowboy, his friend was going to the army. He got on the mic, he said, let's give a shout out for my boy. Everybody go hip, 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 hip. And he made a military MC cadence. An MC cadence means the words you say between the rap. So when you say a rap, then you go, yes, yes, y'all, to the beat, y'all, freak, freak, y'all, you don't stop, and then you say your rhyme. He made a hip-hop is a military MC cadence. And then another brother, Lovebug Starsky, another famous OG, you probably never heard. He took the military cadence and made it funky. He made it go hip, hop, shoo wop bop the bop, hip hop, you don't dare stop, the body rock to the top, you don't dare quit. Mr. Wiggle in the house, I'm the serious shit. You go hip, hop, shoo wop the band, rock it to the beat, cause it ain't no thing. Cause when I say hip, you say hop, say hip, hip, say shoo wop the bop, hip, hop, shoo wop the bop, hip, hop, say hip, hop, shoo wop the bop, hip, hop, shoo wop the bop. Here you go hip, hop, shoo wop bop the bop, the hip hop, you don't dare stop, say it. But you see how I'm making y'all happy? That's how MCing started. Nobody was angry. MCing is playing with the crowd control, mic control, move the crowd. Then we had an echo box. Nobody's gonna tell you this because they were not there. The Puerto Rican was there. Nobody knows that we had a mic, a Shure microphone, and an echo chamber. You didn't know that, right? So when we really started rapping, MCing, we had an echo. So we went 1, 2, 2, and you don't stop, keep on, till the break of dawn, rock, y'all, you don't stop, hip, hop, she wop the bop, rock to the hip, then I rock to the hop, and you don't stop, that body rock, cause I'm on the go, my yo stereo, is all that you can see, cause I'm the mystical light of the man, I go by ACT, well, hear me rock, hear me roll. See, that's how we used to MC. They're not gonna tell you that if they were not there, man, they wasn't there. MCing was fresh, only in the Bronx, that's where it came out. You never hear other people from the other boroughs talking about that. So that's how we got the echo in the park. If you notice, all the party dances I teach have to do with jumping rope, baseball bat, bobbing and weaving. I'm from the park, I'm not from the club. I'm a street dancer, I'm not from a club, I'm not a club dancer. We did it in the park. There's an argument of the Puerto Rican, my people, our role in hip-hop. It's really simple. B-boys know it. That's why B-boys just stay quiet, because they know the whole history. You want to know hip-hop history, you go to the B-boys and the B-girls. They maintain the history. They're the teachers. Breaking is the first hip-hop dance. Y'all know that, right? Yeah. Y'all know that? Yeah. Hip-hop, but you want that, hip-hop. You see the hip and the hop? Hip-hop, it's a hop, y'all. So MCs were also talking to the B-boys and the B-girls because there's two types of dances. They're not gonna tell you this, they don't know. There's Puerto Rican rocking and African American breaking. Two dance styles that came together. That's why you got this outrageous for those that are following the argument. When the African Americans break, they go. The Puerto Ricans rock, we go. Because one is jazz, Lindy Hop, and the other is mambo. Puerto Ricans are the children of mambo dancers. African Americans are the children of jazz, Lindy Hop dancers. It's simple. Harlem in Spanish Harlem, y'all. Come on. It's not hard. Both dances came up the same time. But really, rocking came first. And this is why Puerto Ricans are adamant. They will say, we've been rocking since day one. When the Puerto Rican says we've been rocking since day one, it's because rocking is the name of our dance. It's called rocking, top rock, up rock, down rock. Rocking had ground moves. Today you call them power moves. Puerto Ricans made up the spins. African Americans made up the footwork. It's simple math. They came together in the late 70s. And that's why we got footwork and power moves. But the problem that we have is it wasn't documented in the 70s. We're documenting it now. It's like 30, 40 years later. So we have debates. There was two cultures, rocking culture and breaking culture. What you call hip-hop today was actually called B-boy, B-girl culture. Y'all know that? We didn't call it hip-hop till 82. All of this shit started early 70s, late 60s. The name came out, the word came out in the late 70s, early 80s, but it was a man named Africa Bambaataa that did an interview in a magazine, 1981, and the interviewer said, what do you call this culture? And he didn't say anything, he rapped. He said hip hop, shoo-wop, the bop. The next day, the interviewer put hip-hop culture on the headline of their magazine. That's when they called it hip-hop. We didn't. The interviewer put hip-hop culture in the magazine cover, 1981-82. We were in the club, and I was only 13 years old, and I was in the club. I was actually 16. We was in the club. I picked up the magazine. I said, Fable, did you see this? My partner Fable, another legend. We took it to a Zulu meeting. Everybody was asking why they calling it hip-hop culture. And people were angry. Nobody knows this story. It happened in a Zulu meeting in the Bronx. And Bambaataa said, I call it hip-hop. And it's called hip-hop culture from now on. When he said it, that was law. Because he's the leader of the biggest gang, ain't nobody's gonna talk shit to Bambaataa. That's why, we started calling it hip-hop 1980, 81, 82. But it existed 10 to 15 years prior. It was just scrambled. It was all over the place. Writers, DJs, MCs, B-boys, B-girls, rockers, hustle dancers. There were all kind of parties in the Bronx. But when Bambaataa called it hip-hop, he brought all of it under one umbrella, hip-hop culture. And the mission was to share it around the world. He made a song called Planet Rock. Who knows the song Planet Rock? It's the sure shot. That's our anthem, y'all. Whenever you want to say hip-hop is universal, play the song Planet Rock. And it's talking about making the entire world rock to break beats and electro-funk. Get everybody rocking to the same beat. The mission became share the culture. Now the culture that happened in the Bronx in the 70s, nobody was a part of that, only people in the Bronx. People would come in from Brooklyn, Manhattan, from Queens, but they went to the Bronx. But that culture existed in that time, and it was much different and much rougher. That particular culture was not universal, and it was violent. I don't want to lie, it was very violent. Bronx was a violent place. But when the Bronx people came out of the Bronx and started taking this worldwide, it brought more peace, which is why they came up with the slogan, peace, unity, love, and having fun. It was a song. You can Google it. Peace, unity, love, and having fun. And it was also due to black-on-black violence and Latino violence. It was due to the violence in the streets, calm people down. So the slogan became peace, unity, love, and having fun. Here's the number one thing about hip hop. The first rule, in my opinion, will be before you go and make money, before you do all the wonderful things and get jobs, first thing, never forget the love of music. We're here because we all love music. You make sure you keep that love in your heart. The minute you lose that love, then that's when you say to yourself, maybe I sold out. So long as you keep the love of music and the celebration of music in your life, you can never really sell out. So long as you can, every time you dance, you show that love of music, all right? Maintain that love. If you don't know what it is or you forgot, find the first song that got you here. When you find that song that brought you here, any song, a Biggie song, a Tupac, a old school Planet Rock, then you make a playlist with that song and 20 songs like it, and play that playlist whenever you forget why you're here. The music will remind you why you're here, okay? And I think this is the motherland of the downbeat. My research says the downbeat is from India. So there's something there that y'all need to research. Where did the downbeat come from? That's what we dance to, downbeats. That's the funk. And maintain the love of the culture. Each one, reach one, teach one. That means you teach in the studio for a fee, but you teach in the street for free. When you teach in the studio, you pay your bills. You take care of your family. But when you find that kid in the street that don't got the money to pay for a studio, you teach him for free. Your own personal ghetto scholarship fund. Make sure you're maintaining, you don't gotta save the world, just save one. Find one student you're committed to. Each one, reach one, teach one. And make sure that person stays out of trouble. Because that's what it did for us. You know, we were always in trouble.